Assassin's Creed Odyssey Cloud version has been available on the Nintendo Switch since early October 2018. Now, as many of you know out there, this version is ran off of remote servers run by cloud provider Ubisoft and region locked to Japan. So, in order to play this game, you need to have a consistent internet connection and you have to be in Japan. So, as I mentioned in my previous videos and articles about Odyssey, unlike its counterparts on the PS4, Xbox One, and PC, gamers on Switch could not access the Ubisoft Store or the Ubisoft Club in this cloud version of the game. Well, until now. Ubisoft has finally opened up these options to gamers, which in turn also gives you an option from within the game to purchase gear, upgrades, and DLC. Danny from the Famicast here, and today we're going to take a look at how you can access all this stuff on the shop, and also take a look at how you can purchase the DLC on the Switch version. Things have changed quite a bit since the original set of DLC came out, Legacy of the First Blade. And when I mean change, I mean it changed for the better, so that's good. So we're going to take a look at how you can buy the previous DLC and the most recent DLC, the Fate of Atlantis, on the Switch. And with the first set of DLC, the Legacy of the First Blade, purchasing this content was a bit of a chore. It wasn't the end of the world or anything, but it did require you to, while completely outside of the game, go to the eShop, search for Assassin's Creed in the search bar, go to that information page, scroll down a little bit, find the DLC, and then you finally have the ability to purchase it. It was really unintuitive, and I have no idea what they were thinking when they originally designed that. Even, too, on the main splash page, you can see a picture of the DLC. It said, like, hey, new DLC is available, and you couldn't really do anything with that. So that was really awful and just terrible. But this time around, thankfully, things are a bit more streamlined. So once you get the client loaded up, you notice now that we have access to the store. So let's just go ahead and go in there. And you can see we have all sorts of different things that we can do. Basically everything you can do on the Xbox, PS4, PC, and all that. And you can buy gear, you can buy all sorts of different stuff here, as you can see. And if you scroll over enough, you can see this section right here. It's labeled add-on, and you can see the Legacy of the First Blade on the left, and then you can see Fate of Atlantis on the right. So let's just go ahead and click into Fate of Atlantis. And it's taking us into the eShop. And boom, here we are. So if you want to go ahead and make this purchase, you can. It's really simple. Just like basically one step as opposed to like 15 like it was in the past. So that's really easy and useful. So boom, here we go. I have it purchased. And yeah, there we go. Now I have Fate of Atlantis on my Switch. Now to access the content, of course, you just want to go into the quest section once you have the game all loaded up. And if you scroll down just a little bit, you can see it right here. You would basically just go to this location on the map and then you can play and you're ready to go. Now it should be noted here too that with the DLC on the Switch version of Assassin's Creed Odyssey, there is no season pass. There wasn't an option to do that, so you have to buy these things separately, which is obviously it's more expensive than what the season pass would be, but I mean there's really not much of an option for that, so that just kind of stinks. And we're just going to close out the video with a little bit of gameplay just from me wandering around in the fields. This is actually captured over Wi-Fi. For the most part, I've been actually having a lot of luck with the game in Wi-Fi recently. I've been playing a lot in handheld. It still runs pretty great. There are some moments when my Wi-Fi decides to just be weird, and you can see some glitches kind of like this. But that's just the way she goes sometimes, so... Alright, that's going to do it for Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Fate of Atlantis, and how you can get this DLC on the Switch. I just wanted to show you guys some of the updates that have been going on to the game here over the past couple of months. It's really nice to see that the game still is, and becoming even more so, on par with the other versions of the game. So again, this is Danny from the Famicast. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please feel free to give us a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, please feel free to subscribe. We got a lot of podcasts, special videos, reviews, and a whole lot more. Again, this is Danny. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.